Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go.
I don't know why, but for the most of my life, things have always came easy for me. I don't really remember much of my childhood, but who I do remember is my grandfather Gohan. I've always had this drive for fighting, and I never knew why. And when he taught me how to fight, I loved it, and I was able to excel at that. I was never really much for book smarts, even though my grandpa did attempt to teach me. It just never came easy to me, you know? But when I learned martial arts, when I learned how to fight, I loved it. And that was enjoyable. But one day, my grandfather died. I don't know why, but I think it was a monster he told me about. He always told me not to look at the full moon, but one day I went outside that curious, and after that, I don't remember much else of what happened. But I do know I remember my grandpa, so every single day I decided to keep training because I knew I could become a fine warrior one day. Until one day I met a girl named Bumma, and she took me on the adventure of a lifetime. Although I didn't meet much challenges around the way, I did meet this really powerful guy one time. His name was Master Roshi, and after I collected all the Dragon Balls with Bulma, we went our separate ways. And I was training with him. And I even got so strong, and I met my best friend Krillin there. And I got super strong, but the more I learn, the more I experience combat. It's almost as if my body always knew how to move on its own. Whenever I got into my flow, no one was able to lay a hand on me. Not even Master Roshi himself. And he taught me a bunch of different techniques. And my personal favorite is the Kamehameha. And I was even able to make variations of it. I don't know how I knew how to do this, but I kind of just did, including making my signature technique, the Dragon Fist. And as the years went by, I met stronger and stronger foes like King Piccolo, Tien, but no one's I face off against has been as strong as this one. My older brother, Raditz. It came to a shock to me. I had no clue that he even had a brother or that he was this strong to begin with. But once again, even though my body can move on its own, even though my body knows what to do in order to survive, Raditz, he's just that much more powerful than me. No matter what I do, when I do land a hit, even though I can sometimes move out of the way, he still hits me so hard that my body nearly collapsed. And I had to team up with my greatest rival, Piccolo, in order to face off against him. No matter what we tried, no matter what we did, Raditz was simply just faster. And that infuriated me because I couldn't protect my Gohan, my son. But then I noticed a small glimpse of Gohan potential as he jumped out of Raditz's pod, hitting him dead in the chest, giving us the perfect opening we needed. I was able to get behind Raditz and hold him down as Piccolo charged up his attack, as Raditz began to beg and plead. But I've already tried to let him go once, and he betrayed me. So this time, I wasn't going to let you go. As I began to hold him tight, as Raditz got hit with the special beam cannon, and it went right through him, but it also got me. And that's how I ended up here, and that's why I'm asking you for training, King Kai. As King Kai would respond to Goku, you do know you didn't have to give me your whole life story. You could have just asked to train. Do you know how boring it is here with just a monkey and a cricket over there? As Goku would begin to laugh out loud. Well, I think you guys are getting really think of that. Now, Goku, what do you mean your body knows how to move on its own? Well, my body, whenever I'm fighting, I get this weird aura people used to tell me. I would just know what to do. It's almost as if my body is moving instantly. As King Kai would think to himself, it couldn't be by Angel Wee's technique, right? What's it called? Ultra blubber, ultra something, instinct something. It's in the back of my mind, but I don't know what that is, kid. But I can teach you some of my shirtless techniques, the Kaioken and the Spirit Bomb, as well as teaching you greater ki control. I know Kami was a pretty good teacher, as well as this Master Roshi guy, but they don't have the thousands of years of experience like I did. As Goku training with King Piccolo would begin, as he was able to pick up techniques like the Spirit Bomb and Kaioken much faster, leaving him time to not only perfect them more, he's also able to gain greater experience and greater endurance. Instead of reaching a power level of 9,000, of 8,000, he's able to reach a power level well beyond 10,000, at max 11,000. As King Kai is impressed, he had no idea a mortal could grow this far at all, and King Kai's a little proud of himself, saying, huh, this he may turn out to be my greatest pupil, and I want to see what he's able to do against these Sand Fellows. As almost a full year went by, as King Kai was almost a full year, as he began to look out in space. Oh, Goku, I am so sorry. I did not mean for this to happen. His Goku would ask, what do you mean? I forgot to calculate the amount of time it will take for you to get back to Earth. The sands, they're there, or they're about to land. You have to go now. As King Kai would give Goku a screwed off the sheet, which would restore him to full energy. As Goku began to rush off, telling himself he has to make it. As his eyes would glow once more, as he used Kaioken to fly off, and he's able to reach the lookout far longer and far less time than he did in canon. But sadly, he still isn't able to make it in time to save Piccolo. And he saw the bodies of Yamcha, Tien, and he didn't even know where Chaozu was. As Goku is infuriated, but he knows he has to calm down. He knows that's not a proper race to fight. As Goku would eat one senzu bean and splitting one between Krillin and Gohan, as he would see how powerful Gohan is, feeling his power, it's immense. It's far stronger than what he was at that age. As he's proud of him and tells him, don't worry, I got it from him from here. As Goku first battle with Piccolo would begin, with Goku first battle with Nappa would begin, as Nappa would check his power level. As it can't be. Vegeta, my counter must be glitching, check it. As Goku would be unsuppressed, as Vegeta would check. That's not possible. It's 11,000? As Nappa would scream out 11,000. It can't be. He can't be as strong as you. As Nappa would begin to rush at Goku, trying to do something, powering up to his full of 7,500. But Goku doesn't even need the Kaioken, as he completely dogs walk Nappa, as he breaks Nappa back, and Nappa will begin to beg Vegeta for help, as Vegeta will toss Nappa up into the air, completely obliterating him, saying there's no need for him to have a weak fighter. He have no need for weaklings. As Goku would be irritated, as he's never seen such ruthlessness to kill your ally, somebody you knew for years, as it would disgust Goku, as he would ask Vegeta to go to a different route as landscape. As Vegeta would agree, noting there's way too much damage here already, and he likes to have a clean battlefield to have a decent fight. As they would fly off, going through the same going to the same familiar rocky wasteland, as he would sit there, and their battle would begin. Goku going full power as his eyes would begin to glow silver, as Vegeta would know it. That's impossible. Is this Super Saiyan? It can't be. As their battle began, and Goku's having a far easier time the way he did in canon, as he's able to move, having greater skill over martial arts than Vegeta, but with Vegeta still having the clear edge. But when Goku began to use the Kaioken, he began dog, dog walking Vegeta and being able to push him back with far less effort than what he did in canon. Not even needing to go beyond a time two, and that would begin to infuriate Vegeta as he began rushing at Goku once more. As he noticed, every time the rare aura wears off, he gets weaker, and that's when he chooses to pounce at Goku, trying to do as much damage as possible. But Vegeta movement, even though they're fast, even though they're furious and strong, Goku was easily able to dodge because there's no skill in Vegeta movement. He's allowing his anger to cloud his judgment, and that's making him a far sloppy fighter. As Goku would hit a backflip, kicking Vegeta in the head, kicking him up in the air, and firing off ki blasts, pushing him into the mountains. As Vegeta would say, "Oh, I am sick of this." As he begins facing off of this Goku, as he says, "If you want my full power, then here it is." As he powers up a Gatling gun, as Goku would close his eyes, focusing, as he powers off his own Kamehameha, powering up into a Kaioken times 3, which is able to completely engulf Vegeta attack, pushing him back. As Vegeta gets engulfed by the Kamehameha, taking far more damage than what he did in canon, as he begins looking for the full moon, trying to transform into the Zaru. As Vegeta is cooked, he's taken way too much damage, and he's exerted way too much power. If he tries to make a power ball now, it's going to take far too much of his power, but it should still be enough in order to beat Kakarot. As Goku would not even let him get the chance, still assisting his energy, as he punches Vegeta in the face, sending him back down to Earth. As their battle will continue once more to the point where Vegeta can no longer move, as he's so beat up at this point, his power level is not even succeeding Goku at this point. As Vegeta causes ship to escape, as Goku lets him knowing that he won't be coming back, and Goku is still sad that he lost Piccolo and he lost his friends, and there's no Dragon Ball to bring anybody back, and he's even angry at the fact that he can't even bring Krillin back and Chaozu since they've already been wished back before. As he's a bit sad in this, as they go to the hospital, cleaning, getting their damages, getting patched up, as Bulma would reveal that Mr. Popo gave her a spaceship, and we might be able to bring everybody back, and that puts hope back into Goku's eyes, as he wants to do a little training before he goes off, as Dr. Brief have begun working on a different chamber, a gravity room which can increase the gravity of the room. As Goku was wait for the second ship to be completed, as the first group of Bulma, Gohan, and Krillin go to planet Namek. Hi, it's Future Amy out here. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this part. Remember, if you guys want any suggestions in these whatevers, if you want any recommendations, just leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll be sure to get to it as fast as I can. But I won't keep you guys here any longer. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace out.